Choo-choo, steady Eddie. Choo-choo, said Edward. Edward is one of the oldest engines on the island of Soto. Edward may not always be the fastest, but he is certainly the steadiest. As was the top and hat was the steady engine is a really useful engine. One morning, Edward popped into the docks. Good morning. Then Sir Topper had on the brand new black commercial wheel had just arrived on the mainland. It is magnificent. It will be displayed by the waterworks of the water fountain. Emily, Gordon, and Edward were very excited. They can't wait to see the magnificent waterworks. Edward, you have to deliver the water to Edward steamed to buffer to boil. Gordon and Emily were surprised. I told you to choose Edward because you are the steadiest and you are to take the express one. It's the most good engine ever. Gordon gasped. Edward's gonna use his express line. Clanky rolled the water wheel onto Edward's flatbed. It had a shiny brass blend. Edward gleamed in the sun. Everyone looked at the magnificent water wheel. Edward the steady is at the ready. And very steady, Edward poured the special out of the docks. Edward puffed up to the junction for the express ride. Thomas was waiting. Bust my buffers, Edward. Does it very special. So Thomas, Edward was very happy. He looked ahead. He took the express line and then stopped with the people to ride his magnificent water wheel. Then he took the other road. He stopped at stations and bridges and sidings. And Edward would see a special, the signal change. Edward didn't go to the express line. Edward was having a wonderful time. He went past stations, choo-choo to Edward. Upper bridges and past farms. Everyone cheered and waved. Edward the steady went out. Edward the magnificent. Edward arrived at the junction. The track ahead needed repaired. The track ahead went to the school. Edward wanted the school children to see him. So he checked on towards the broken track. It was very bumpy and trundly. The shiny black wires started to tear. But Edward didn't know. At the school, the children cheered and waved. Edward wasn't looking at the red signal. Oh, flattened my fenders. Edward applied his brakes, but it was too. The giant clink edge of the water fountain broke the edge of the rope. Edward was so now that long gin that made him wait. And he had an idea. I will chop up Golden Cocoa and Connors Hill. It's the fastest way to Great Waterton. And put the other engines on the hill can see him. Edward chuffed and puffed towards the hill. Choo-choo, these are Oliver and Alpha passing by. Choo-choos are Oliver and Alpha. They thought Edward Special was landed. But the water wheel was very heavy. He puffed and huffed off the hill. At last he reached the top. But the edge of the watermill was getting bigger and bigger. Then there was trouble. The final joke of the well broke. The magnificent water wheel had puffed up Edward's flatbed. Fizzling fireboxes. Gordon was further down the hill with flatbeds with scrap iron. It rolled down the hill. It bounced onto Gordon's flatbed. Now Edward's menace and Walter's wheel was on his way to the smelters. Edward had to get to the smelters yard first before Gordon. Choo-choo, said Gordon. Choo-choo, said, and Edward puffed along. And then Edward still chased for Gordon, and no one stopped racing. And no one could back. Edward knew that he had to save his magnificent water wheel for the smelters. Gordon puffed slowly into the smelter's yard. He pulled up in front of it. Then came Edward. It was Edward. Gordon was surprised. Edward is steady and Walter's race against the fastest engine on Sodor. The magnificent water wheel was once again tied onto Edward's flatbed. Edward is steady once more at the ready. And his wheels quickly cracked and cheered all crack. The water wheel was put into place. It looks grand, said Thomas. It looks magnificent, said Edward. Special.